Alright guys, this is how the squad is looking for season 2. And as you can see, our starting lineup does look good, but not sure it's quite ready to challenge for the league. And in Ten Hag's second season, if he was to go back to Ajax, that would be the expectation. Looking at some positions, Berghaus, great player, but he is 33 now. So we will look for a new number 10. Next thing is Bertrand Traore, 77 rated, 29. We could do better, probably a little bit younger as well. I might actually look to let him go if the right offer comes in. Mika got 73 rated, bags of potential. It's just, I don't know, in this game he's growing a little slowly, I'd say. We also have Carlos Forbes back from loan. Honestly, I don't see him going back to Ajax and playing. So again, if the right offer comes in for him, we are going to probably let him go. And as you can see, we have a lot of left wingers at the club. In fact, we just have a lot of players at the club in general. Those are the reserves. This is the bench. The likes of Sosa and Van den Boomen, I'm going to let go. Sosa in real life, I think his loan has an obligation to buy. So he probably won't be going back to Ajax anyway. And the all-important question is, how much money do we have to spend? Well, the financial difficulties seem to be easing up a little bit. Bit more confidence with the cup win. We have 36 million to play around with. Not a lot, but should be enough, especially if we let go of some players. Now, first order of business for the season is we are promoting this young man, Francisco Andrade, 65 rated. Quick look at contracts. Berghuis is retiring. No way. He's retiring at the end of the season. He's still so good for us, but that just solidifies the decision. We definitely need to bring in a number 10. Now, Benjamin Tahirovic, I'm pretty sure Ajax were looking to offload him in the summer just gone in real life. So I am going to list him up as well. Rykov, again, will look for a loan. He was meant to be lower. He was meant to be the next Lewandowski, I'm sure. And doesn't seem like he is going to be, unfortunately. Maybe the knock he had hampered him. And Ilinkina, I kind of want to loan him out just so he will grow, but I don't trust Weghorst to be backup striker for a season, especially if Robbie was to get injured. So Manswerk has gone to Vitoria for 2 mil. Tarovic has gone to Ipswich for nearly 4 mil. Janser is off to FC25 for the year. Medic is off to Basel for about 3 million. Andrade is joining Luton on a 12-month loan. Univar to Burnley for again 3 million. This is the big one. Van den Boomen off to AS Monaco. He is returning to France for 11.5 million. And Borna Sosa is off to Frankfurt for 10.5. So after all those sales, we've managed to get the budget up to 65 million. Let's sign some players for Erik Ten Hag. And it's the one I think everyone's been waiting for. You guessed it. Antony reuniting with Erik Ten Hag back at Ajax, where we saw him play his best football. And let me know, guys, Ajax fans in particular, that watched Ajax quite a lot. Was Antony that good? Because he's had a few highlights for Man United, but many lows. His stats in the Eredivisie didn't look great, so I don't know. Was he that good? Let me know. But one thing is for sure, Erik Ten Hag must have liked him for him to come to Man United for big money. So now he is back joining Ten Hag at Ajax. He's going to be in that right wing position. 18 million, absolute steal from Ajax. Let's see how he does. Labiad, Mazraoui, Ziyech. Erik Ten Hag has worked with a lot of players that have represented the Morocco national team over the years, and a lot of them have done great. So it's only right. Ben Seguir, Moroccan wonder kid, currently playing for AS Monaco in real life. He's one to watch for the future. He is joining us for a near record signing, £25 million. I think that's just under 30 million euros there or thereabouts. Got a good price for him, a great price according to the game. Can play left mid and cam. I think he's our long-term Berghuis replacement. However, I think we're going to start him left wing for this season. And maybe even look to loan out Mika Götze just until Berghuis retires. Then we'll look at things again. So this is more or less what I'm suggesting. We've managed to bring in 2 new wingers, which is really good. One big problem is we don't have a single backup centre-back. Now, Oosterwolde can cover the centre-back position. Wrench as well could cover the centre-back position, but as you can see, backup defenders, we just don't have any. Now, we might be getting on a bit, but as a backup, 78 rated still, 35 years old. I'm surprised he's not retiring. Not got much pace, but he's worked in the system before. We're going to look to sign him on the cheap. Once again, he is back at the club. Daley Blind is joining us from Girona. This will make it the third time he's joining the club. We're not complaining though. Just fits, doesn't it? I had to pay 4.5 million to Girona though for our troubles. But Ajax legend at this point. Hopefully he can help us get towards the league title. We're also signing a third scout for the youth academy. We've set Van Wyk to go to Uruguay to find a new Luis Suarez. And we're also going to go to Finland to see if we find a new Litmanen. So we're now left with just 8 million in the budget. I did want to get a younger centre-back, but considering we have a few out on loan, I think we'll leave it for now. Unless there's a wonder kid that I come across that I think has to come to Ajax, then maybe. But for now, we're going to leave the spending. Interestingly enough, Man United fans are saying they should have tried to get more for Antony. Honestly, I'm surprised at that. I thought they'd just be happy to see the back of him. And guys, slowly but surely, we've managed to reduce the squad greatly. Now, I'm happy with the squad as it is. Obviously, Fitzjim needs to at least be on the bench. And I think if Mika Götze goes on loan, then that should be perfect. And the big keeper, 6'8", he is towering over us. Jaden De Witt, he's going out on loan to Lorient for 12 months. Hopefully he gets game time. We shall see. So this is the team we are going to be using going into the start of the season. We are going to simulate to January. We'll see how we do. And here's a list of the players we loaned out and sold. I know it's a lot, so feel free to pause the video if you want a closer look, but there it is. And guys, the Ballon d'Or went to Kylian Mbappe. He managed to do it before Vinicius Jr. Crazy. Who do you think will win it next year, 2025 Ballon d'Or? Let me know in the comments. I'm going to say it is going to be Vinny next year. Now, we got a message from Hato saying, "Boss, just wanted to say I'm grateful that you kept me in mind even when I was out injured. I'm really glad to be back playing." Surely that means we can re-sign a contract, remove him from the transfer list. He's happy, right? So guys, as you can see, we've reached the winter break. Now, December saw some difficult games, losing in both the Europa League and the Cup. So we're out of the Orange Becca. However, guys, in the league, it is a very close run affair. We are top on goal difference. 4 points separates first and fifth. It's going to be a crazy season. We might simulate till near the end of the season so we can tune into a few of the games. And a look at the squad, as you can see, a lot of growth. Robbie's now 84 rated, Antony 81 rated. Oosterwolde and Sutalo both 82 rated. Ramaj is 81. Did not expect that from him. Berghuis, crazy enough, he's 34. He hasn't gone down in rating. However, the likes of Weghorst 33 and Blind 35 have seen a decrease. Ultimately though, I am enjoying the squad. I don't think we need to make a transfer in January. I don't plan on selling anyone. I think we just keep going. But before we do, let's take a look at the stats. Berghuis is 15 goals on the season. Way more than Brian Brobby. Bit surprising that. Davy Klaassen, 32, still getting 7 goals. I thought he'd be more of a rotation player. He seems to be playing quite a lot. Antony was big money. Same with Ben Seguir. Would have expected a bit better from the both of them. He is only 20 though, and we do plan on him moving into the cam role, so I'm not too worried about that. Here's the rest of the stats if you want to see it. Loads of loan players as well doing well. And look at the player stats. Stengs leading the way, 18 goals in 18 games. Noah Lang, 16 goals in 18 games. It's annoying when I see the rival players doing so well. Now we're approaching the business end of the season. Decided to loan out George for 6 months. He kept moaning about first team football, so we sold him. Galatasaray, 6 million. And decided to bring him back. Sherpen joining, gonna be our backup keeper. So this is what the team is looking like after January. I'm slightly worried though that if Brian Brobby gets injured, that Weghorst is going to be our only striker. That being said, Bensagir does have striker, but he gets -4 playing up front. So I'm deciding to promote Marcus Mendes, 65 overall, Uruguayan, shades of Luis Suarez. I'm just saying, he's got 5 playstyles, so can't go far wrong with him. It'll take him a while to be as good as Robbie, but having him in around the squad will do him the world of good. And when we get George back in the summer, he will go out on loan. So guys, as you can see, we've made it to May. Hopefully we are going to be in with a title shout. Let's have a look. Unfortunately guys, with 2 games left, it's still technically possible, but it is very, very unlikely. Does not look like we're going to be winning the league in our 2nd season with Ajax. Now if this was real life, he might be looking at getting the sack. I guess from past accomplishments, he does have a bit of leeway. Let's see how the rest of the season goes. And from what I can see, there's no injuries. We just have dropped off somewhere along the line. Every game is a must win. And we lose. Nice. Nice. Not what we wanted to see. And with that last game, it is confirmed we cannot win the league anymore. It's between Feyenoord and PSV. We will keep an eye out for who wins it. I guess the last game doesn't matter, so it might be a chance to play some of the younger players. It's also Berghaus' last game for us, so hopefully we'll give him a good send-off. He's going to captain the side. I'm also going to start young prospect Mendes. This is the team we will be going with. Hopefully we give him a good send-off. We do 2-0 win against Groningen. Traore and Gott scoring. Berghaus got an 8.2 in his last game. He's still so good. He shouldn't be retiring. But that is his last game. We have finished 3rd. And have a look at the stats on the season. And would you believe it? The man that's retiring was our top scorer. 14 goals in the Eredivisie. And here's a final look at the table. We were 9 points off top. Feyenoord winning it on goal difference, which is crazy. So the Orange Becker went to Fortuna Sittard, who actually beat us in the 2nd round. So in prep for next season, Bensagir is being moved to a attacking midfielder. And the Super Cup was won by Manchester City. Oh my word. Last year Tottenham won a European Cup. Now Arsenal have just beat Real Madrid in the Champions League. This is getting really unrealistic. Liverpool win the Europa League against Man United, and the Conference League went to Panathinaikos. Question is, where did we end up? So we were 10th in the league phase, so that means we went to the playoffs. In the playoffs, oh, we lost to Besiktas in the playoffs, so we didn't actually make the round of 16. That is very poor. Next season has to be redemption. But before we get there, Noah Lang yet again, 26 goals in 34 games. Calvin Stengs 25, Sam Lammers 24. And in terms of assists, Noah Lang took that as well. So Noah Lang is on fire at the moment. Before we go into next season, we are going to promote another academy star, Bernd van Leeuwen, centre back, left footed, 63 overall. He's only 16, bags of potential. Let's see how he does. So season 3, this is how the team is looking. As you know, in 2026, a World Cup's going on. So it's actually good to see a lot of the team are at the World Cup. Very disappointed that Antony didn't quite make the Brazilian team. Maybe we bring in a new left winger. Mika got still, he's only 76 rated. Might need replacing. Not replacing, but just a bit more quality in that position. Bensagir is our new number 10. And Robbie and Antony are going nowhere. And looking at contracts, we do have quite a few expiring deals. It's interesting that a lot of our older players, they are not ready to retire as yet. Klaassen, Blind and Weghorst all want to play another season. So that is fine by me. We will give them new contracts. Andrade is now 74 overall, so we're going to keep him around actually. In the moment of truth, we've been given 43 million to spend this year. Not quite sure where we're going to invest it. I think the team could do with maybe a better quality left winger and also a better quality centre mid. And with Deli Blind getting older and Dijs Jansen not quite ready yet. I think I am going to bring in a backup centre back. So our first signing of the summer